set, showing the slab in today's game. Framber Valdez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
The 1-0. And another ball.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Late swing fouled off. And the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that will drop foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Juan Soto. Sliced hard but foul. Soto batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball 1 there.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Goes down looking. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. The other way. That's a base hit. Lindor around second, headed for third. He's in there.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Pete Alonso. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lindor on third. Vientos over at first with 1 away.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Brandon.
Here's a Mets lineup now. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Brandon Nimmo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's a little bit low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On the ground, Paredes. That's out number 3. 2 left for the Mets. Now here come the Astros. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One and 2 now. Altuve waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Got him swinging.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
And now, Isaac Paredes. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Alvarez down to first with it. He's got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Yordan Alvarez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 out, space is empty.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now it's Christian Walker. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's a foul ball.
One, two.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Nothing in the Houston first. We played an inning from Dyken Park, scoreless on the show. Back here at Dyken Park, and now the DH, Starling Marte. Valdez back to work. And that one sliced foul. Outside low, and a count even 1-1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 7th, center fielder Tyrone
So up next
Taylor.
for New York, Tyrone Taylor. High fly ball down the left field line. McCormick on the run. And a foul ball. Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one
Okay.
way inside. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And here is Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gamble has a beat on it. Nabs it. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna will hit next. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That's down and in. Swing and a miss.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
This one in the air, center field. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Houston, and now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
That one fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one misses, and the count's even at 2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
And here it comes. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Ben Gamble. And there's a ball. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Vientos makes the grab, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Houston, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First pitch misses. And that's in for a strike. Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Altuve slings to first. Lindor retired.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Soto stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a foul straight back. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's downstairs, and it's 3-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And a 3-2. Got him swinging on the curveball. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye in that spot. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and it's 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Line drive, base hit. Coming around third is Soto. Fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Starling Marte up to hit. A single his first time. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swings through that. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one ripped left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 3.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation. Can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1. That one missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Forrest Whitley up and throwing. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Marte is waved home. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 4.
Now batting, catcher Francisco
And at
Alvarez.
first, Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And that's in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
So now 2
Ball
on
four. Take your base.
and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man,
Now
you got
batting,
to challenge the guy with the
second baseman,
fastball.
Luis Angel
First and
Acuna.
second, 2 outs. And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed. Taylor, the lead runner at second. Alvarez at first, 2 out of the inning. And a foul ball. Just
Ball
off the inside edge. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Francisco Lindor up next for the Mets. Swings and misses. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 4 and the Astros nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
That's inside. And that drops in for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Astros. Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the lineup flips over, and next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. His first at bat was a strikeout. Outside low, and that's ball 1. One out, base is empty.
Ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Altuve checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Ripped on a line. That one opts against the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there. That's a double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. That clips the corner. Base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 4-1. So a man at first. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez, doubled his first time. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that one fouled off. And Air Yordan is grounded by the K. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Struck out swinging his first time.
Christian Walker.
Misses inside. 1-0. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. And this gets away from Alvarez. Paredes up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
Just looked like a lapse in concentration right there behind the plate. Maybe got crossed up, but either way, now they have to deal with the runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
That's to third. Vientos zips it to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Lindor, the multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2011. That one almost got him.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Two.
And they'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Pena zips it across. Lindor retired.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And that is out of play. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And the first offering is not close. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Forrest Whitley.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso, 1 for 2.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Vientos off of first with 2 away. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on
now
with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Sit him down.
2 outs. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Now a jump throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Altuve slings to first. Marte retired. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Mets leave them loaded, but they lead it 4-1. bottom four. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
First pitch just misses.
Well,
One
these
ball,
Astros
no
did a
strike.
great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up
1-1.
one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case
The
today.
shortstop, Jeremy.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fought off foul. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Astros are down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. Whitley back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. First pitch, not close. And base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Luis Angel
Acuna. Up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. This one in the air. Walker pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one's in there. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one at 95 missed up top.
1-1.
And 1-1.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. And down on strikes. Out number 3. Mets strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Dyken Park. And now the right fielder, Ben Gamel.
Ben Gamel.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Grounded out his first time up. And that's fouled off. The Astros trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
2 down, nobody on. And another ball. Up the middle, Acuna tosses to first.
He's out.
Inning over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Top 6 and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Just missed.
Outside.
That one pushed to the left and foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That one just misses. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And out number 1 on the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Vientos, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next offering is down low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. one ripped. And a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
The first baseman,
Next is the cleanup hitter
Alonso.
for the Mets, Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And ball one. Two outs. Center field. Myers has this one sized up. Hauls it in to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Mets 4 and the Astros 1. Back here in Houston, down the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Astros looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Alvarez in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Line drive, caught.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Oh, 1 now. That one missing inside. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Outside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Onto the balcony and gone. See you later. And they close the gap. It's 4-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Ground ball left
That's a foul
side.
ball.
And that's just foul. And he swings through that one. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Jose Butto preparing to come on if needed. Minter, a left-hander, also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. And misses inside.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And delivers outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a base hit right there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kodai Senga won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the New
Now
York
on the bump,
Mets.
Edniel Nunez.
Number 72.
He has a great slider with tons of
Edniel
movement.
Nunez.
So 2 down. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike. The 0-1. Just off the outside edge. Diaz off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off. One and 2 now. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back.
Astros.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Caleb
63.
Ort.
Caleb Ort.
And stepping in
Leading
for New
off
York,
the Mets,
Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That ball's carrying. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So now the DH spot, Starling Marte. Swung on, belted. McCormick ranging back on it. Gone into the Crawford boxes, a home run. That one felt good, and they add a run. It's 6-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit. Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
No ball.
Ford, the tall righty, 250 pounds. And he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Hot shot to third. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Caleb Ort out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros,
Number
Luis
73.
Contreras. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Luis Contreras.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swinging a foul out of play. Still only one out here in the inning. And that skips in the dirt. Smoked on the ground to second. Altuve slings to first, and he's out.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Angel
Digging
Acuna.
in, Luis Angel Acuna. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Ryan King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hernandez warming up as well. And the 1-0. And downstairs. And another ball. Francisco Lindor waiting to hit for the Mets. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and that's a two-bagger.
Now batting, shortstop.
Solid swing from
Francisco
start to end.
Lindor.
On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Walker settles under this one. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-2. And we're back. And now Chas McCormick. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Just misses with that one. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Gamble stands in now and watches strike 1. The Mets leading by 4 here, the bottom of the 7th. Galvin in, moved his feet. Ball to strike. High fly ball, right field. Soto sizes this one up. 2 down.
Now batting.
2 out, space is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Just missed.
1-0.
Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Two outs. Just missed. Jose Altuve hitting on deck circle. The 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
Full count.
Fly ball to right. Soto drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching
Nick
for the
Hernandez
Astros.
taking over on the mound.
Number 72. Nick Hernandez.
Now the number 2
Leading off
hitter,
for the Mets,
Juan Soto.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Late swing, foul to the left. And it's even up. Fastball is outside. A changeup missing. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. That's ripped. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. That's down and in. A slider missed. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And another ball. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the 8th. Up and in. 3 balls, no strikes. That one found hard the other way. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they boost their lead. It's 9-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Nick Hernandez will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian King.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So digging in, Starling Marte.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Check swing, and he went. Strike
No ball.
one.
1 strike.
Liner, caught it second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 down, bases empty. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Ball one there. Movement in the bullpen. Brian Abreu getting ready to go. Ripped, but it curls foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's a strike. Almost got him.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. And that is that. Mets get 3 on this homer. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Are we on script?
Never.
Saying one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Paredes, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Jordan Alvarez.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That's outside. Ball 1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. High fly ball out towards left field. Nimmo running hard to get it. And that gets down in the corner. In safely with a double, his second of the day. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground to first, but that rolls foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. A little bit low. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And that's way high. 2-2. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the Astros lead 1. They're down 7. It's 9-2. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. King back to work. There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-1.
And that is out of play. This to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Back to the top of the order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is fouled back. Acuna on at first, nobody out. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting,
And
right
now
fielder,
Juan Soto. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
That's foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's
Ball 2.
outside.
2 balls,
Man at first, 1
strike.
away. That one fouled off, 2-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 9 and the Astros 2.
Now pitching for the New
Taking
York
over
Mets.
on the mound for the Mets, Ryan
Number
Stanek.
55.
Well, I got to think he probably has a
Ryan
little
Stanek.
extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Leading off.
Now
for the
here is
Astros,
Yainer Diaz.
catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Very high with that one. Ball 1. Upstairs. And he takes a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Soto going after it. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeremy.
And next to hit for Houston,
Pena.
Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Just missed. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the corner for a strike. Check swing, called strike. One down, base is empty. That one not close. Yeah, that's ball 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the last half of inning number 9. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So they're down to their final out. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fought off foul. Two outs. That's inside. And the count even 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And now 2 balls and a strike. They're down to their final strike. Stanek is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this